Okay, so today I want to talk about why getting a good deal solves all of your problems, right? And really what I mean to say by this is, if you think about everything that it takes to do the real estate business, especially if you're renovating homes, fixing and flipping, or you're doing new construction, you're doing improvements, right? There's a lot of steps. There's not only acquiring the deal, but you got to manage it, marketing and sales, funding. All of these other things come into play. Unless you're doing wholesaling, then it's just, find a good deal, wholesale it. But in the business of rehabbing or building and selling specs, there's all these other things that go into it. But if you can get good at finding deals, if you can build out, I call it your acquisitions department, finding, analyzing, making offers, acquiring good deals, if you can just get good at that, finding deals, you solve 90% of everything else. Everything else falls into place. I'll give you an example of this. So one of my elite mentoring students, Nancy Thurain, she's out in the Baltimore market. She's one of my fast track students. First deal, she gets this deal, and it's a high-end deal. She gets it for $364,000 under contract, needs $200,000 in rehab, so a total of $565,000, and it's worth $800,000 plus fixed up. So $120,000, $130,000 net profit spread on this deal. And so she gets this good deal. Now she's got to put it together. So I'm helping her. We're getting funding. She gets a funding source that will give her all but about $20,000 at like really good rates, 10% interest, a hard money lender. They love the deal. They want to fund not 100%, but almost. So she's raising a little bit of money for the other, $20,000 or so that she needs. And without even trying, she had a buyer come forward and say, "I'll pay you $15,000 right now for your deal." So she could wholesale it as an option. Funding's coming in. Everything will fall into place if you get a good deal. I have people tell me all the time, how do I get funding? Or how do I find a buyer? Like if you're wholesaling, how do I find a buyer? How do I get funding? How do I find a contractor? How do I manage a rehab? Oh my gosh, don't worry about that right now. Go get a good deal, and the rest of that you can figure out. In fact, you can almost mess up along the way and still make money, right? How would you like to screw up a rehab and still make money? Get a good deal, and you can do that. So that's the key here. That's what I mean by that. Getting a good deal will solve the majority of all your other problems. You can find the money, you can find contractors, you can find cash buyers if you get a good deal. Okay, and that's the lesson I wanted to teach you. And by the way, Nancy's super excited about this, her first deal. If you want to do the business like that, then you should really check out my elite program. It's called Fast Track. I work with you directly one-on-one. You can go to fasttrackapplication.com. It is application and interview only. I'm very selective. Really what I'm looking for is someone that's willing to put in the time, energy, and effort to do the business. Doesn't matter if it's your first deal or your 100th deal. I want to help you build the business the right way, not just chase after a deal, but do a business that does deals consistently, repeatedly, month after month. That's what my Fast Track program is designed to do. So check that out, fasttrackapplication.com, and I hope to see you next time.